Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Capricorn's end of the month of January's reading for 2022. I do apologize, it is so late, and I do have to say that I was guided to skip Capricorn as being first and make it for last. And then I just kind of forgot about it as I was going on. I forgot to announce it. So that's what I forgot to do, is announce that I wasn't going to be doing it first this time around, and I would be doing it last. So I do apologize for the delay, but that's what I was guided to do, was save it for last. But whenever I start February's readings for the monthlies, I will do Capricorn first. So just so y'all are aware of what exactly happened there. Keep in mind that this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, or for any of your planets that you're watching for, or any of your houses that you're watching for, that Capricorn would happen to fall in. Also keep in mind that this is a general public reading. Some, none, or all of it may apply. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already pre-shuffled and said all my prayers off camera, as I always do. I don't always remember to say so at the beginning of each reading, but I do that because I don't like to waste people's time. These readings are long enough. So, Holy Spirit, what does Capricorn and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of January, which is like today and tomorrow? Yikes. I didn't mean to have it go this long, but I have been working very hard. So, what does Capricorn and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of January? Please and thank you. I wasn't guided to take those. That's why I put them back. I usually like to take them whenever they come out or flip over. Justice in the upright and the Seven of Cups in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. At the top of the deck is the Knight of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So someone's not taking action on a committed romantic relationship that they want to offer. Someone is not taking action towards situations or topics that make their heart flutter. This would be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius not taking action on a love offer here. Great passion for a cause. It's in the reverse. So perhaps there's an issue with instinctively knowing just what to do here. So if they don't know what to do, if they do know what to do and they're just procrastinating on doing it, there's a reason for it, but we'll find out more of what that's about. Actually, I'll take these out. So Justice, Libra energy. In this deck, it's card number 8. It's 8th house of Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio anywhere in your chart. House of Scorpio is about sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies, the hidden, the unseen, the occult, other people's money, inheritances, taxes, and wills. This could be a legal situation. This could be need for a divorce, but we'll find out what exactly this justice is all about. But whatever the situation is, it's time to fight for justice and equality. Rulings are made in your favor. Don't give up. 7 of Cups reversed. So this is a partnership in the reverse of some kind. Someone's made a decision, because when it's in the upright, it's time to make a decision. The decision's already been made. Someone's been clear about what they want, and they've taken action, and they've detoxed from a situation. Let's clarify all this here. Let's clear all this up. Holy Spirit, please clarify justice for Capricorn. False person. Adjudication. Yes, so this is a court dispute with a false person, a karmic. Someone who definitely... between a karmic and a wealthy man. So this is a divorce. Between a karmic feminine and a wealthy man. Because of sex. And the false person wanting to control the wealthy man's money. And if this isn't in the process of happening, this is something that is needing to happen. So take it how it resonates for your situation. Seven of Cups in the reverse is sudden wealth in the reverse. Loss of money in this situation. Could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with an Aquarius. Anywhere in any of these people's charts. Toil and labor in the reverse. So, well, the wealthy man's in the upright. They work. This false person, this karmic feminine, they don't work. That's why toil and labor's in the reverse. There's a loss of money because of it. 38 is another 11. Aquarius. So we have Scorpio twice, Gemini, Cancer, and Aquarius twice. We also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Please clarify the Knight of Wands reversed. So this decision for this divorce is costing money. Knight of Wands in reverse. The reason why there's no action being taken on this love offer here is because this marriage is in the reverse and imprisonment. So this divorce needs to happen first, which makes sense because that's what's right. This marriage in the reverse is in the process of divorce here. And the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius masculine in this situation, this wealthy man, their hands are tied until they can get this divorce settled for legal and financial reasons. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. Thank you. Family room. 21 is a 3. It's Gemini. Please clarify the Knight of Cups one more time. House. Yeah. Taurus energy too. The bottom of the deck is the Emperor and the Empress. So the Emperor wants to make the Empress an offer, but they're delayed because they're settling this divorce and the money in the house and the assets and all of that. Top of the deck is Child in reverse. And getting the child stuff taken care of too. The arrangements on who the child's going to live with and the child support orders and child custody, and it's a process. So that's why there's a delay. Yikes. Behind Child in reverse was Coffin. So I really hope that this doesn't mean that a child died. It could be for some. But it's definitely the end of this marriage. And the family and the friends surrounding this emperor are not of high honor. They're not respected at all. Or not respectable, I should say. So this makes sense. There's a lot going on here. For sure. I really hope that the children are okay, but it doesn't look like it. Archangel Michael, whatever happened in these situations, I trust that it happened for the highest good of all, for whatever reason. I trust there is a higher reason for whatever happens to or about this child or children. And if a child did die, like it very well looks like it could have happened, I trust that it is a valuable learning experience for all involved. And that everyone involved can see the higher reason for it happening. In the name of Yahweh, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you. So it is, and so it shall be. What else does Capricorn and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of January 2022? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this karmic feminine with Cancer in their chart, or any of the water signs, but they're not a very loving or nurturing mother. They're not protected by angels. They're not protected at all. They're not psychic. They're not intuitive. They're just very manipulative, very immature, and very cruel. Queen of Cups in reverse could also be very perverse too. And so there are some of them that are. That's the false person, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the karmic feminine, with Cancer and Capricorn in their chart. And Libra. And this, everything that's happened is karmic justice. The universe is balancing everything out here. Envy in the reverse. So the karmic feminine has been exposed as being envious and jealous. Their self-value, their self-worth, their money, and their possessions, and how they feel about their body is being negatively affected as well. Because they refuse to transform, because 44 is an 8 in the reverse. They refuse to transform. They refuse to change their ways. So no action is being taken at this time because there's a legal dispute and an emotional issue going on here as well, all at the same time. 17 is another 8 in the reverse, 8th house of Scorpio again. Rest and rejuvenation in the reverse. Nobody in this situation is able to rest, to sleep, to meditate, to focus. Because there's just so much going on here, which is to be expected. 19 breaks down to a 10. It's the 10th house of Capricorn. There could be a loss of work here or a loss of a job. Door to value in the reverse. So we've already covered that. Self-value, self-worth, the money you make, your possessions, and how you feel about their body is being drastically hit. 31 breaks down to a 4. It's the 4th house of Cancer in the reverse. There is no unconditional love in this situation. There's no safety. There's no security. There's no stability. And there's no peace in this home. There's no happiness here either. The Sun in reverse. Everybody's miserable, pissed off, sad, depressed, frustrated. And definitely the karmic feminine's health is declining. As well as their emotional and mental health. The karmic feminine is still deceptive. They're still lying about everything. They have Leo in their chart. This karmic feminine. It's in the reverse too. It's coming out in their personality more and more every day. And they're a liar, they're a con artist, they're a trickster. They're jealous and envious. But remember whenever I warned y'all back in December about these karmic marriages that need to end? If this is what happened, this was the download that I got. The loss of a child, the pregnancy, resulted in a miscarriage or an abortion. This is what I didn't want to say. This didn't have to happen. But it did. The universe always gets their way. When the universe wants things to happen, they make it happen. And they'll keep escalating until the worst possible shit happens. The universe called for the end of this karmic marriage. It's here now. But did it really have to result in the loss of an innocent life? Not really, but it's all said and done now. Death in reverse. Because y'all were trying to keep this shit going. Being afraid of change, resisting the end. Resisting change. Resisting the complete end of this divorce. And now it's happening. 72 breaks down to a 9. It's the 9th house, Sagittarius. It's about spirituality, religion, long distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. I hope that the Emperor here and the karmic feminine are in counseling about this. They really need to be. The loss of a child is an extremely sensitive thing to process alone. Death in reverse is Scorpio energy. The ending is in progress. And there's no health and longevity in this marriage or for the karmic feminine. I really hope that the Emperor's health is all right. And it probably is only that, all right. Because the Emperor's health has been affected to some extent too, for staying in this marriage so long. Two of Swords. Blocking the end of the marriage. Second house of Taurus, self-value, self-worth, money you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. In this deck, it's card 37. Breaks down to a 10. It's the 10th house of Capricorn. The Emperor has shown dedication and hard work and loyalty when it comes to breaking this circle, this cycle. Breaking down the opposing barriers, which is this marriage here, by filing for this divorce here. Two of Swords is bringing the Emperor victory. What else does Capricorn and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of January 2022? Please and thank you. The loss of a child is an extremely hard thing to process. But the karmic feminine was doing all kinds of things that were not healthy for herself or for this pregnancy. Drinking and doing drugs and being sexually promiscuous with many people, men, women, children. It's karma. So this is just a delay. But the ending is in progress. What else does Capricorn and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of January? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Nine of Swords. It's about the 9th house of Sagittarius. Spirituality, religion, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, psychology, as well as the 6th house of Virgo, what you do every day, your reputation, and your physical health. God is comforting in this situation, but the Emperor and the karmic feminine are definitely both in 9 of Swords energy, which is anxiety, unable to rest, unable to sleep, having nightmares. But it is spiritual purification. The Emperor is protected from the impious. Someone who is impious is someone who has no regard for God, which is this karmic feminine. That has no regard for religious sentiments at all. The Emperor does have regard for God and religion, but this karmic feminine does not. God is comforting the Emperor, but the karmic feminine is really in this Nine of Swords energy and is projecting this energy onto the Emperor as well. So the Emperor is experiencing Nine of Swords energy to some extent, but I'm sure not as much as the karmic feminine in this situation. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. The Emperor is advancing and progressing here. Sagittarius energy. The angels are teaching, guiding, and recording these events in the book of life for the Emperor. Four of Cups. That's about being apathetic and bored and an element of not really caring. Four is the fourth house of Cancer, unconditional love, the mother energy, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment. God is deflecting evil. The Emperor is healing and has protection from weapons. And safety in the Emperor's travel is guaranteed. We're going to clarify these cards as well. Queen of Swords in reverse. So here the karmic feminine is showing up. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse. Someone who is not honest, doesn't have boundaries, is not professional. There's no communication between the Emperor and the Queen of Swords in reverse. $38 breaks down to an 11. It's the House of Aquarius. This is not an achievement at all. In no sense of the word. For the Queen of Swords in reverse, especially the karmic feminine. The karmic feminine does rituals and ceremony that are evil because they're a black magic practitioner, liar, and a manipulator. And they're not acquiring any of the treasures of heaven and earth. All they're doing is losing. Holy Spirit, please clarify death in reverse. Please and thank you. For Capricorn and their cross watchers, thank you. Seven of Wands reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So the Emperor is really just trying to hang on to whatever money he can. Whatever money and assets that he can hang on to out of this marriage. Trying to salvage whatever is left. The Devil, clarifying the Two of Swords. The karmic feminine has definitely used very devilish things, spell work, very devilish behaviors, actions, words, thoughts, feelings to block the end of this marriage here. The devil's all about codependency, addictions, toxicity, control, and manipulation on all levels. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What's this Nine of Swords about? So here you are, Capricorn, showing up in your reading. Nine of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse. Temperance is being brought to this situation here. Balance. Restoring the chaos. Restoration to the chaos, I mean. Four Swords. Resting, recovery, and meditation. Nine of Wands in the reverse. That is the complete surrender of this committed relationship. It's over. Ace of Pentacles is in the upright though, so there is some money and assets to be salvaged here. But at the expense of an innocent human life. Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Magician in the reverse. Lots of negative energy work has been done within this marriage to keep it together. We'll put that with the Nine of Swords too, because that's all this karmic feminine and this Emperor's thinking about. All the manipulation that has occurred within this marriage. Energetic, spiritual, verbal, physical, mental, and emotional. And now this karmic feminine's probably trying to manipulate the legal system. But justice is not on the side of the karmic feminine, because the karmic feminine is in the wrong and they're getting spiritual justice. So everything will go in the favor of the Emperor. Taurus and Gemini energy here. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Five of Swords in reverse. So this is coming out of hateful conflict and all the manipulation and the mind games. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups again. In the upright. It's just on delay. This marriage has been a lose-lose situation. The Emperor sees that now. And they're very focused on making this love offer elsewhere, but they're cleaning up their mess first. Which is highly respectable. not getting their empress involved and their divine counterpart involved in this drama and conflict and competition. Clarifying the Four of Cups is the Three of Swords in reverse. This is healing from heartbreak. The Four of Cups in this deck is healing. The Emperor is healing. They're protected from weapons and they're safe in their travels. It's been a sudden shocking surprise here with the Tower here, Scorpio energy. But once they heal and they get this situation cleaned up, the Knight of Wands will go in the upright. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Then the swift action will begin. Once the situation's resolved and the Emperor heals his broken heart. Please clarify the Queen of Swords reversed. Chariot. Why is the Chariot in the upright here? The karmic feminine has Cancer in their chart here, but why is the Chariot in the upright? Oh. It's in the upright because the King of Wands is the Chariot in this situation. The King of Wands, this Aries with Sagittarius in their chart, is Emperor. They're moving forward with victory and success. And they're no longer collaborating with this karmic feminine at all. Not collaborating. Not attracted to. No new beginnings with. Because this karmic feminine is publicly humiliated. And they lost. This Emperor is feeling this energy too. Until this situation's over. Because of the projection of the energy from the karmic feminine. But the Emperor is still watching. Still observing their divine counterpart. That cycle is not completed yet, for good reason. But the Emperor is very focused on their own wish fulfillment here. And what they want is this marriage to be over. They want to get unstuck away from the karmic feminine showing up as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The very money-hungry, greedy, atrocious wife and mother. They can't wait to get away from this person. They can't wait for the delays to be over so they can get to their Empress here. The Emperor and the Empress. And that too, the Emperor is watching and observing until they're free to communicate. Until they free themselves completely. They're working on it because this situation is a burden. And the Emperor's in process of releasing it. They're tired of the chaos, the conflict, and the competition. They just want it to be over. How sad. Boy, these readings have been a little challenging today. I'm glad I didn't try to do them last night when I was tired. Even more tired than I am now. I am a little bit tired. This is very draining on my energy here, because I feel the weight of this burden here. Exercise is key. Let's focus on healing here. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interests, and budget. So, Emperor, if you're not exercising, it would really help you if you did. Your vibrations will lift whenever you do. This karmic feminine, they're probably in no shape to do any of that because their vibrations are so low. They're letting themselves go anyway. But the Emperor is ascending. The answer is yes. The divorce is happening and things are in progress. The Emperor is removing his obstacles at this time. Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. That's exactly what the Emperor is doing in this situation. They're trusting their feelings and they're taking actions toward it, step by step. Good for you. I just really wish that this didn't have to happen, too. Sobriety and Jesus, the divine healer. Being sober and being of sound and clear mind is very beneficial, especially at this time. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings in healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Jesus is the divine healer for sure. The Emperor's praying. Dear Yeshua, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. Yeshua is healing the Emperor right now, helping the Emperor through this. The Emperor should be doing more research here to help them get out of this situation efficiently and effectively. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently guiding me to the information that I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my healthcare needs. It's time to focus on your health. I believe the Emperor is on track of doing that at this time. They're just in the beginning stages, but it's happening, so it's wonderful. Karmic feminine should be doing the same. But it's her choice of whether or not she'll do that or not. Meditation. The Emperor is meditating. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Laughter is the best medicine at the bottom of the deck. This is a very serious and bleak situation, so I imagine that laughter is a little difficult to do. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for reminding me to detach and find the humor and irony within every human drama. Organic foods. Organic foods are much more healthier. Replenishes and restores life for the human body. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products. What's the final guidance for Capricorn and their cross watchers at this time? Rado, Chariot of the Sun. That's what this Emperor is focused on. Getting the hell out of this situation and following the sun. Brighter days. The key word is travel. The card is associated with travel in the physical sense as well as the symbolic sense. The horseman rides his steed proudly towards his goal, while the sun rises and begins its journey across the sky. The meaning of the card is that of progress toward a greater consciousness. The journey is to be understood both physically and metaphorically. The Emperor is definitely on a spiritual journey and soon to be on a physical journey. If he isn't already on a physical journey, he could be out traveling right now. Rado invites us to have faith in our dreams and to get closer to them. So we get to the root of our wishes. So we get to the root of our wishes. The Emperor's wishes, the Empress. A new beginning with the Empress. And therefore, to a thorough understanding of our nature. Acting independently will make us stronger and more aware of our limitations. The Emperor is definitely independent, taking action without assistance from the Empress, which is highly respectable. The Emperor is no longer depending on the judgment of others. The only judgment they're depending on is this divorce and getting child issues cleared up. The Emperor's moving ahead on their own. while the karmic feminine is discouraged at all signs of difficulty. Don't get discouraged, Emperor. They could be projecting that onto you. The Emperor wishes to be elsewhere, free and unattached to the karmic feminine, for sure. Rado increases self-esteem and our inner balance. That's exactly what the Emperor is doing, healing and increasing his self-esteem and his inner balance. So that's the end of the reading. I really didn't enjoy giving these last two messages, especially. I didn't really like the one for Cancer either too awful much. These readings have been very draining on my energy lately, but it comes with the job. I'm not complaining. But here they are before the end of the month. I am sorry that these second readings, these are basically bonus readings. Next month, I'm not going to be able to do 2 monthlies for all the signs again. I'm only going to be able to do one because I'm going back to working full time next month. Or at least that's what I'm planning anyway. So. For the month of January, everybody, all the signs had a bonus reading for the month, as well as readings every single day. Thank y'all for your support in all the ways that you do. I deeply appreciate all of y'all's support of my channel. Have a wonderful rest of your month, or at least try to. Might be a little bit difficult to do with a situation like this. But I pray for your safety and your perseverance and the elevation of your vibrations. And I'll talk to y'all soon.